Slider for a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Jake Cousins, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Strom, a left-hander, also throwing. Here's 0-1.
That's a ball.
Dryer,
outside.
A 6'2 southpaw. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Foul ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Two now. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One out, runner at second. Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Man at second. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with. He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That one inside. Look out. One out, the runner at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Outside, ball.
Fouled off left side. O'Hearn at second with two down. So now 1-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Third out. Pirates leave 1, but they still lead at 3-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 6th inning, Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Up the middle, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a man aboard.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And that
That's
misses. And it's 1-0. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Manager out of the dugout. For Pittsburgh. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Outside low. Ball 1.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
The 1-1. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
First and second, no outs. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Two now. This one in the air right field. Rooker on the move towards the infield. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is a big first out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it. Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That one's upstairs.
That's a ball.
1. Betts takes
no, that
low.
missed. That's a ball.
Off that pitch down.
Squirts away from Langoliers to third, and he's out easily.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there.
That is the inning. So the Dodgers leave 1. They're down 3-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jake Cousins.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. 1 for 3. Swinging a foul out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one. But he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
First offering. Runner goes.
That's the ball.
There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Man at second. Runner goes again.
Oh.
Ball outside.
He's
Throw
in
to
there.
third. Save.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Cousins, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And a 2-1 on the way. That one fouled off. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Yordan Alvarez now at the plate. And that one fouled off.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Now fly ball to right center. Tucker should have this one. Makes the grab.
Up next for Pittsburgh, right fielder Brandon Rooker.
Slider squirts away. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Hard hit right side to first. And there's 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So up next, Brandon Lau. Right side.
No, that's a foul ball.
Foul ball. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the late stages of Game 5. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Set down on strikes. They limit the damage here. So they pick up.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Gregory Soto.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much more for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here comes the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Jose Quijada, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Santana warming up as well. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one away. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball.
The Buccos leading by 2 here at the bottom of the seventh. That one way inside. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Payoff pitch to the right side. O'Hearn. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Nope, that's
missed.
outside. Ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball instead of just
No, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail it here 4-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matt Strong.
pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ball.
And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next, the pitcher, first baseman Ryan O'Hearn.
Foul ball there. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And the 0-2. Ripped to first, caught, dives for the bag, got him. Double play.
Man, those are tough ones all the way around. As a hitter, you feel you did everything right and kind of got robbed. As a runner, you're in a really tough position trying to read the ball and get back. And as the first baseman, it's a split-second reaction to catch the line drive as you're coming off the bag. But he did a great job of having the awareness to know he could get 2 outs, not just the one.
2 down, nobody on. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. Strom, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 5 of the NLCS. And they'll do it again.
Ball.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Kwan makes a nice grab at a full sprint. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 8th. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
That's a ball. No, that missed. That's a ball. Hurt.
That one in there across the letters. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Reynolds gets under it. 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The Pirates up by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball.
Swung out, belted deep. That one went back there. That one's going to land not so much here, but here. That should get the dugout going. And just like that, they're within a run. The towels are out, and this stadium is electric right now.
Well, he took the split finger that was away and stayed on plane with it nicely. That's one of the most difficult pitches to square up. He just did it, and right.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. On the mound now for the Pirates, Dennis Santana.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead. Late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Will Smith to the plate. Just
ball.
missed.
That's down.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Nope, ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
2-1 now. There's a strike. In the air out to center. Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and there's 2 away.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. That one out to right. Rooker under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here in LA, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball. All over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Hee-haw!
The 0-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss. To the right side. Over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Up next for the Pirates, center fielder O'Neill Cruz.
Fouled off to the right. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Just missed.
Nope, ball.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth, running out of chances to pad the lead. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Matt Strong done for the night, and he leaves in a 1-run game. On the mound now, Tanner Scott.
66, Tanner Scott.
2 out. Base is empty. Next to hit, Brian Reynolds.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That clips the corner.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase.
Looking for the K. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Mason Miller.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Ball one,
That's a
no
ball.
strikes. One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. Next offering
Nope,
upstairs.
ball.
This one smashed down the right field line. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The Dodgers with the winning run at the plate here in the late stages of Game 5. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
One out man at first. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That misses the zone,
down.
And that's ball 1. Just off the inside edge.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Freeman not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. The Dodgers with the tying run on at first here in Game 5 of the NLCS. And that is in for a strike. 2-2. Just
ball
misses
outside.
the mark outside the zone.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Just off the inside edge.
No, that's low. Ball.
Off the
Ball.
mark there.
Outside.
And that's ball 3. Andy Pajas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. They're down to their final strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, that's a pretty significant 2-out walk as it moves the tying run up into scoring position. It's definitely not what you're looking for from your pitchers late in the ballgame.
In the box now, takes strike 1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. The Dodgers with the tying run at second, winning run at first. Here in the last half of inning number 9. In there, sets him down on strikes. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, all you want is a chance going in that final frame. They got some base runners, had the tying run at second, the winning run at first, just couldn't come through with the big hit. On the other side, nice job to battle through it, close out the win.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge. Welcome to PNC Park. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound for the Pirates, number 26.
Boog, 8 solid innings his last time out, picked up the win. See what he's got today. If he plays catch with his catcher the way he did, doesn't shake off, I think we'll see more of the same.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Kyle Tucker.
23, Kyle Tucker.
And we're underway here in Game 6.
Ball.
Triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. On the ground, Johnson whips it to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, catcher, Will.
A little bit low.
Oh, that's low.
And it's 1-0. Just getting started here in Pittsburgh. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Just
Oh, that
missed.
pitch is out.
Close,
Ball
but
three.
called the ball. And now 3-1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Man at first with one gone. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Ground ball right side, could be two. They get one. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back here at PNC Park, and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist singing. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Cruz with an impressive show of speed in his last game, swiping 3 bags. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Ball. Down.
This ball's chopped on the ground, and that chance handled. Throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Second, left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creep into my mind right now.
That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double. One out, runner at second. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. One out and a runner at second here in game 6 of the NLCS. That's off the mark. Ball 2. Ohtani, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Close
Ball
one,
3.
doesn't get the call. 3 balls, no strikes. Next offering is fouled back.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Man at second. That one is absolutely belted. Gone! I think you know what time it is. It's time to get in. A 2-run blast. The Pirates score first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Rooker with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swings and misses. Now 2 out. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's Brandon Lau.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. And that is that. Here in the 6th game of this National League Championship Series. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. Going away.
Calling an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 down.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Popped up left side. Johnson under it. 1 up, 1 down. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam.
Ball 1.
For me, Boog, a game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series, losing to the San Francisco Giants.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. That one at triple digits.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He nails one out to right. Oh, and he hit him.
Timeout. That ball got him right there.
2 outs, runner at first. Andy Pajes getting ready to hit. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Got him swinging. 3rd out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Shea Langoliers. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Foul ball there.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here at 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That one outside. Full count now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Fastball for a strike. Johnson went deep in his most recent game. Late that time, and it's strike two. That one not close. Ball one.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a part.
This one's fair down the line and left, and it's going to be extra bases. Coming home. The relay throw. The tag.
On the tag. He's out.
So now with one away and a man at second. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Griffin. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first, 2 down.
Batting ninth, first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-0. Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out. New inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ha-Seong Kim. On the ground to third, Griffin. Tosses to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
There's a strike. Back to the dugout after watching 103 go by. Not much you can do against that pitch. Will Smith to the plate.
Ball, that's out.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two now. And this is inside. In the air, right field. Rooker on the move. And that is that. Back here in Pittsburgh, and now the Pirates leadoff man, O'Neal Cruz.
Nope, outside.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
High fly ball down the left field line. Kwan moving back. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Tucker on his way over. 2 down. Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Nope, that's inside. Hey!
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
On a line base hit. And that extends the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And that one fouled off. Late on that fastball. Alvarez off of first with 2 away. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming around third is Alvarez. The relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Here in the 6th game of this National League Championship Series. On to the 4th, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That one's in there. That is strike 2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
That one misses. Ball 1. Struck him out looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. That one fouled off. And the 0-1. Fouled off left side.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's Mookie Betts. First time up was a pop out.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. You're in game 6 of the NLCS.
That's a ball.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
And Mookie
ball
takes.
3.
And that's ball
Ball
four.
four.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. The 1-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Up and in. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 3-2. Popped up. O'Hearn. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 4th. Lau at the plate.
Second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Chopper right side. Throw on to Freeman. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Pirates, catcher Shea Langeliers.
Outside low. Ball 1.
Hey!
And that one is inside. Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Johnson in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Ball.
Check swing, and he went. Now 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Connor Griffin grounded out his first time up. Hit on the ground softly to short. Betts on the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here at PNC Park, all set for the start of the inning. Stephen Kwan steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. one almost got him. Makes the catch. One down. Swing and a foul straight back. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Yep, that ball went out.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim. He's 0 for 1. First offering way inside, almost got him. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0. The Buccos leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one misses. Ball 3. On the inside corner for a strike. Pitch is in there. 3-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that one ripped to left. That's a base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Nope, that's a ball.
Kim, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one ripped, but foul.
This is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6.
Runner takes off, and he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back here in Pittsburgh, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Ohtani back to work.
Ball 1.
O'Hearn working through some struggles lately. And that is out of play.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Foul ball there. And now it's 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Jackknifes out of the way. And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Here he goes.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Oh, that's in.
Out towards right center field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. 2 away. Ryan Reynolds here. 1 for 2.
Ball, that's outside.
And a strike on the outside corner. And it's 1-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his
Pitching change here, Evan Phillips.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Oh, 1.
Now. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's a 1-2. That to right. Tucker under this one. And the inning is over. Back here at PNC Park, top 6. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one in triple digits.
Well, and at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that was an important at bat. This game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Tying run is at first here in game 6 of the NLCS. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Line drive, leaps it, he's got it.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Muncy, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 balls,
Ball
no
2.
strikes to count.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swings and misses. And it's 2-1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That's ball 3.
You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye of the strike zone. And the tying run is on base. Gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get.
Ball,
so they're
inside.
looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
2 on, 1 out. And that one almost hit him.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Betts takes low.
Both starters out of this ball game. It now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
There's the strike. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. This to center field. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 away. Clutch situation. Here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. Tap foul at the plate. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Almost got him. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Reynolds on the move. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jack Dreyer.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That's a ball.
Dreyer measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit. Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Next offering misses. Full count now. He goes down looking. Next to hit, Brandon Lau.
Second baseman, Brandon Lau.
That's a ball.
That's in there, and the count 1-2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
To first, 2 gone now.
Up next for the Pirates, catcher Shea Langeliers.
Just
that's
missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Good job to fight that one off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in Pittsburgh, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Stephen Kwan. That one a little bit high. Ball one. Right through there for a strike.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Just missed. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air out towards right center. Rooker should have this one. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Palmer.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball one.
The Pirates trying to hold a one-run lead late here in Game 6. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And it remains 2-2. Stays alive. The Buccos holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one misses, and the count's full. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a payoff pitch. Sets him down looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Two down, nobody on. And that is in for a strike. 0-2. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. On to O'Hearn. Third out, and that ends the frame. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Jake Cousins. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Leading off, Termarr Johnson. Cousins,
that's a ball.
Known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff. Racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. There's a strike. Big swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Got him. Now one away.
Now batting, third baseman, number 6.
Ball.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Here's a 1-1. And it's fouled away. Two. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs. 2 down, bases empty. Up next for the Pirates, Ryan O'Hearn. Sliced hard but foul.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. One-two now. And they'll do it again. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. In and over on the strikeout. Here in the 6th game of this National League Championship Series. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Ground ball to the right side. Lau sends it to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Nope. Outside.
The Pirates trying to hold a 1-run lead here in Game 6 of the NLCS. And that one fouled off. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't.
On the mound now for the Pirates, Mason Montgomery.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see. He's got here.
The Buccos holding on to a one-run lead late here in Game 6. Next over in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at-bat through the count.
And that skips into dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher. But if you're anticipating...
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch-out. Here comes Max Muncy.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That clips the corner.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
That one in triple digits. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count. Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's the third out. Back now to... on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brock Stewart. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Inside, almost got him. Now all even up. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2.
Nope. That's inside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him. 2 out. Here's Jordan Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball one.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two.
Breaking ball misses down and away. That one finds the zone. That's strike two. Got him swinging for the K. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Quijada.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That misses. Ball one. And that jumps in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a high chopper, and that one handled. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the 9th. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's already homered in this game. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the 9th. Now that's smacked to right center. And that gets down into the gap. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one is in for a strike. The Dodgers with the go-ahead run at the plate here at the top of the 9th. Foul ball still 0-2. Stays alive. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Oh, right to the backstop. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
That's a base running right there.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers. So up next, Andy Pajas trying to deliver as the hero. And the slider just misses.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Man on second, 2 down. They're down to their final strike.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going.
And raise the Jolly Roger. The Pirates are National League champs.
Congratulations to the National League champions. This team clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it now, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your lives.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show.